Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday night. I take it the people in here don't have plans, just like I don't have plans. Yo, what's up, guys? I just moved in to a new house in Virginia, so I got a lot of sports books, dude. Virginia's a great state for sports betting. It really is. It really, really is. Virginia, you got PrizePicks, you got all these DFS apps, and then you have a ton of sports books, BetMGM, shit like this. Although, man, I can't get BetMGM to load right now. I don't know what is going on here. It's just not verifying my location. Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Let me know what sportsbook you guys want to look at. Yo, what's up? Let's get some better and some PrizePicks. Appreciate you on PrizePicks NBA. UVA, let's go. Yeah, bro, UVA. What book do you guys want to start out on? Should we do PrizePicks? Sheesh. Oh my God. Wow. Holy moly. Anyways, PrizePicks has, wow. PrizePicks has a discount on Chaz. I used this in the previous live stream, so I'm not going to be able to use it again. But I'll give you guys another PrizePicks play. Bro, we're not betting on Tennessee. My new neighbor, 5-year-old girl, told me not to bet on Tennessee. Oh, shit. But there's some actually really good value on PrizePicks right now. You guys want to build a PrizePicks slip with me? Let's build a PrizePicks slip. So the first play I'm going to go with is Ricky Castillo. Again, you can include the discount if you haven't already used it. So we got two players, under and birdies or better. It's positively correlated, so you'll see PrizePicks actually adds a payout shift. They usually give us a 3x payout. Dude, this is hard to see. PrizePicks usually gives you a 3x payout for two-mans. They're going to reduce it to a 2.5x payout. But usually you can get around the payout shift by just, picking the right type of slip. You just got to be smart about it. So I'm going to build a PrizePicks slip. But again, the way that PrizePicks works, right, is you take a player like Giannis to go over or under. You're going to get the same payout regardless. Sometimes they'll add in these payout shifts because of correlation. But this first play actually looks incredible. Ricky Castillo's under. You can see all the books are opening him, FanDuel, DraftKings, Golf. I don't fucking care at all what I'm betting on. My sister told me I need Botox. Bro, what the fuck, man? I'm not getting Botox. Need Botox? What the fuck? I don't need Botox. Quit chirping and build the play. Yo, chill, Rating Z. We're building the play, man. I'm going to go live on Twitch, too. So if you guys prefer Twitch, you can watch on Twitch. But anyways, all the sports books have Ricky's under, heavily favored. Same thing with Nico. So we're cooking. But what I want to do is I want to give you guys just an awesome play. So let's see what we got. Again, I need to make sure every pick I ever lock in and give out on social media, in public, dude, I can't despise my family name. My picks got to be good. But you can see right here, PrizePicks has Sensi's line at 29. Sleeper, every other data point, every other sports book. The betting market's extremely fragmented. You can see lines are moving. OddsJam Sportsbook screen. Sleeper just moved the line towards the over. All these other books have his line considerably higher. Ooh, baby. Let's see what the payout shift is, because this would be positively correlated. Over in strokes is positively correlated with under and birdies or better. But you can see PrizePicks adds in a pretty brutal payout shift. Yo, so let's just get into play. I'm going to run a 4-pick entry. If you haven't used the PrizePicks discount on Chaz, I'd recommend, just skip it. skip the final pick, include the discount on Chaz. But anyways, here it is, 4-pick power play on PrizePicks. So we got 2 golf picks, esports play again. You could include the discount on Chaz. And then we got an under. You may be like, yo, why don't you run a 5-pick? And they had a pretty bad payout shift. Usually PrizePicks and a flex play, 5-pick flex, you go 5 for 5, you get a 10x payout. They're reducing that down to 8x. But anyways, here's the play, lock the fuck in. And then we're going to move on to another sports book. Is beautiful. So these 2 plays, esports. Yo, why did I drop my phone? And then we got 2 golf plays. Run that shit. Man. Oh, baby. We can do another underdog streak, too. Johnny Broom not doing anything. We're on his... He's just rebounding. We had him under 19.5 points on Fliff. Yo, I do want Creighton, though, to hold on. Yo, BYU's winning. Let's go. And we got the Houston game started. Appreciate everyone who's in here because I know... Bro. Anyways... what book do you guys want to look at? Did I lock this in? So this is a 4-pick power play. Again, you could replace any of them if you want to with the discount. Yo, so let's get this locked in and then let's move on to another sports book. Again, here's the final pick. It starts in 9 minutes. What up, guys? How's everyone doing? Somebody send the link. Yo, so I got it submitted. We're going to look at another sports book, whatever you guys want. We could also do some live betting. Yo, you guys like live betting? You guys like live betting? I like live betting. But let's see first, is there anything we're in love with? Yo, do we like UCLA tonight? Rebet's actually offering some pretty good value at plus 199. But maybe first, let's do the underdog streak. So let me go here. Where's underdog? Here we go. I love live betting. Yo, so we'll do some live bets. Again, I know the delay on YouTube's a little longer. I'm live on Twitch as well. So I'm 3 picks into an underdog streak. The way that underdog works, you know, it's just like PrizePicks. I mean, right? Like Keegan Murray, for example, you take his over or his under in points. Like underdog streaks, you win 11 picks in a row. You turn $10 into 10,000. So if you look at FanDuel, data point number 1, Novig, a peer-to-peer betting exchange, like all these sports books have his under heavily favored. So we'll get our streak pick locked in. UCLA by 24. Play UCLA for the vibes. Yo, if I had my speakers, I would play UCLA. I promise. So we got our underdog streak pick locked in. Again, we're 3 picks in, 11 in a row. That's the goal. 11 picks in a row. Obviously pretty hard to do, but I've seen a lot of DG fantasy users hitting these underdog streaks, turning $10 into 10,000. Let's do a regular underdog fantasy play. So someone wants a regular underdog play. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And let me know, too, if you guys want some FanDuel plays, shit like that. Yo, everyone get the PrizePicks play in. Hey from Australia, you cutie. Hey, that's my girlfriend, Katie. What's up, Katie? Katie Dupre, too. Can you show the second pick for the streak? So, underdog streaks, I already locked in 2 picks, so now it's just 1 pick at a time. So, I played Keegan Murray's under. No fucking way, bro. Anyways, what do you guys want to do? What do we want to look at? Yo, Katie. Get the fuck out of my live stream. I love you, though. Yo, Do Fliff, no link. Yo, we'll do another PrizePicks play, I promise. We can do another PrizePicks play. Let's do another PrizePicks play, because why not? Okay? Let's see what we got. PrizePicks and Underdog, those are the next books we're going to do. Yo, I like this a lot. So the first play we have is we have Kyle Kuzma. What do we think, man? Kyle, and they already bumped it. It's already down to 6. It was just at 6.5. So, unfortunately, they already bumped it. I wanted to lurk. She just moved to LA. Go to UCLA. I wanted to lurk. Yeah, okay. Anyways, what do we want to do? I wanted to do a PrizePicks play. That first line got bumped, so maybe let's run an underdog play. Let's just run a regular Underdog Fantasy play. Let's build. Let's build a slip. First play I got is Giannis. Where are you, baby boy? Giannis under 43.5 points plus rebounds. Again, we already included the Keegan Murray pick with our streak, but let's see. So I'm going to go over to the optimizer and let's see what line discrepancies are available. Usually on this optimizer, it's just going to point out line discrepancies. I set minimum number of data points to 4. You want to see a lot of, ideally, the more confirming points of evidence, kind of the better. If every book is telling you... So you can see right here, Underdog has, Zontic's line at 26. All the other books have his line at 27.5. The ones with variable pricing, like Hot Streak, not only have his line higher, but they have the over-favored. But let's just build. I don't want to waste your guys' time. I know it's a Saturday night. I got nothing to do, dude. My girlfriend's halfway across the country. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this slip. I'm going to finish this slip. So again, I got 2 picks so far. I'm going to build an Underdog 3-pick entry. Underdog Fantasy again. Oh, shit. This I kind of like. I mean, it's college. I know not everyone can do college basketball, so I apologize. If you're in a state that doesn't have college basketball, Underdog limits me to $25 a slip. You can see right here. But they give you a 6x. Underdog, it is annoying, their betting limits, but, PrizePicks, most of these DFS apps, they only give you a 5x payout on 3-mans. Underdog Fantasy 6x. That's awesome. Makes a big difference long term. So here's what I'm running. 3-pick entry on Underdog Fantasy. Get it locked in if you want to lock it in. Again, I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So watch wherever you want. I don't know. Maybe they all have pros. They all have cons. Whenever I just stream to Twitch, people bitch at me for... Damn, they already bumped one of those. They already bumped the esports play. That's really annoying, actually, because I was about to lock the slip in. But people are front-running me. People are front-running me. So I'm just going to replace it with this golf pick. Golf lines are coming out for tomorrow. There's a lot of value. 3-man on Underdog, all unders. Love you, Alex. Twitch has less lag. You're gay. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Can we have another pick for streaks, please, says June Buggy. Any of these picks would work well on an Underdog streak. Is your GF out partying Bonnie Blue? Ask her. Yo, Katie. Yo, Katie. Yo, Katie, do you know who Bonnie Blue is? 3-man on Underdog, $25 max bet size. Bang. Coffee, alcohol. Whew. Let's do some live betting, though. I mean, do we want to do live betting or do we want to play some pre-match slips? I don't know, man. It's a hard decision. It really is. It's a hard decision. It's a hard decision. Let's take a look at live. Because why not? Yo. Fanatics is a really good book. I mean, it's not legal in a ton of states, but it's a really good book for live betting. But let's see. Let's see what we got. Let me get rid of Fliff for a sec. Fliff just locks their markets a lot, so I personally haven't loved live betting on Fliff if I'm being honest. But again, sometimes there's really good opportunities live. Sometimes. And let me just see, did I miss any promos? Sleeper, anything? We already used most of the promos, most of the good promos, I think, on the previous live stream. But let me check Sleeper again. Because I know they had some promos. They had a bunch of promos. Some of their promos are absolute trash. So they have some protected picks, and they have a discount. So let's try to find something for the Sleeper discount real quick. I mean, for the people who use Sleeper. If you don't use Sleeper, I apologize. It's kind of a weird sports book. I mean, I've said this in other streams, but the reason it's weird is they don't include, or they put their odds in decimal format. So like Brooke Lopez, his under in PRAs, Sleeper has as a 1.94x payout right here. So that just means betting 100 to win 194, $94 in profit. So 1.94x payout is the same as minus 106 odds. Odds Jam just is going to convert. You know, I don't know why Sleeper does it. They put their odds in decimal format. But it's a solid play. Alex Kiss Me. Underdog, you've been fire lately. I just hit that Wade Taylor and Gunnar Nelson two-man. Can you do Fliff? Prize picks, please. Yo, people want more prize picks plays. So let's go to prize picks. I mean, we can see if there's anything on prize picks. Sometimes there may not be much, but you guys want prize picks or should we do some live betting? Damn, bro. Am I crazy? Yo, so this is a live bet. BYU minus 14.5 first half spread. Odds Jam makes it pretty easy because there's one click bet. So you can just click and takes you right to the bet. Dude, BYU is just fucking crushing. They're up 14. We just got minus 14.5 at plus 250. These are Christians, bro. These are Mormons, bro. They're just schooling Wisconsin. Wow. But what was I going to say? As you can see, again, I'm a big believer in data. So you can see, you know, we're getting this at plus 250 on FanDuel. DraftKings data point number 1 has this at plus 180. Obviously, live betting, not as many books post lines, especially for like these alternate spreads. Should we get a sweat in, man? Bro, I'm such a degenerate. Let's take a look at this. BYU over 46.5 first half. Again, the problem with, and you can see FanDuel just adjusted the line to minus 110. The issue with live betting is these books adjust odds, you know, pretty quickly. Like live moves a lot more. So you can see FanDuel just adjusted it to minus 110. All the other books have the over favored. That would have been a sick play. Yo, Katie, you like live betting? Hey, Katie, we doing pre-match or what? Yo, Katie, we doing pre-match or live? But what was I going to say? Shit, man. We might as well lock in BYU again, or I'm going to lock in BYU again. Let me just close some of these tabs. Yo. And they adjusted it. So this is the problem, man. They just adjust things quickly. So this play already completely disappeared. Usually I try to bet at stoppage, you know, like when it's a timeout break because things don't move as quickly. But anyways. Let's see what else we got. So let's go back to pre-match. And again, obviously there's less games. I just Trent? Who the fuck is this dude? Yo, everyone friend me on Reel. I love this app. I really do love this app, Reel. It's a great sports app, you know. I don't remember where I found it. I think I saw someone post it on Twitter, but I like it a lot. But what do we want to do? Let's see. I see people asking for Fliff, so let's maybe look at pre-match shit again. So we got Fliff, and let's see if we can get in a late night play on Fliff. Fliff is a sweepstakes book. Which basically means it is legal in like every state, which is kind of nice. Oh, baby. Check this out. Check it out. Check this out. So this play is actually pretty interesting on Fliff. So interesting, man. Again, game's not till tomorrow, but who really cares? This odds jam positive EV tool is just going to point out, you know, value line discrepancies between sports books. Fliff, ignore the one-way markets. If a book is only posting a one-way market, they're not even showing you odds on the under. It's kind of useless. But you can see all the sports books. Fliff is the only book with the over favored. They have the over juiced to minus 150. All these other books have the under heavily favored. Yo, there we go. I'm getting friend requests on Reel. There we fucking go, boys. But what I wanted to do is, let's get this locked in. So let's build a Fliff parlay. Alex, you should have bet on Holland. He was free. How did Kevin Holland win? I didn't watch the fight. How did Kevin Holland win? I didn't watch the fight. Did he submit him or did it go the distance? What? So this play has very solid value on Rebet. Again, every pick I give out, I make sure has an edge. Ooh. So this is going to be the play. 2-pick college basketball parlay on Fliff. This first play is super solid. Again, Rebet's the only book with the over favored. Every other data point you have in the market. Sharp books like Bet Online. FanDuel, it's a $40 billion company. You know, they got teams of data scientists. They've invested hundreds of millions of dollars, you know, in their ability to set lines. All these other books have the under heavily favored. So early college basketball player prop lines are coming out for tomorrow, and there's some decent value. Alex, you're going bold. Ground and bound first round. You need a real desk chair. I'm concerned for your back health. Alex, we should have bet on Holland. He was free. Yo, Alex, accept that friend request. So fucking stupid. Bro. Anyways. Should we do another prize pick slip or what? What do we want to do? These games start in like an hour. So I do think this play on Giannis is pretty solid. So let's run it. Giannis under in points plus rebounds. I know we already got it on Underdog Fantasy, but let's see what we got. So let's go to the Bucks game. Oh. So we have Giannis under 43.5 points plus rebounds. I mean, you know, again, even if you don't use FanDuel, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. Show the play. What play do you want me to show, dude? I'm building the slip. Giannis under 43.5, right? FanDuel, Sportsbook, all the sportsbooks have his under heavily favored. That's why, you know, OddsJam just compares the lines on PrizePicks to sportsbooks to point out value. Oh, people want to see the Fliff play, I assume. I'm loading up the Fliff play. Give me 1 sec. Again, here was the Fliff play. 2 picks. College basketball. Damn, dude. And there's actually some pretty solid golf value. I feel like on, you know, everyone bets a player's over in birdies. So a lot of times you can get really good value on the unders. I mean, people wanted another PrizePick slip, so I'm just building another one. But what I was going to say is, on PrizePicks, here you can see it, right? Like, you take Nico's over or under in your PrizePick slip, you're going to get the same payout. For a 4-man, you'll get a 10x payout. All the sportsbooks have his under, heavily favored. Good source of information for us as a sports bettor. This Ricky play is actually incredible. I mean, he's a massive favorite to go under. You have two $20 billion company, $40 billion company. They're taking wagers, adjusting their odds based on where action's coming in. That's how a market works. They all have his under heavily favored. But anyways, I got to shut the fuck up. Let's go here. And this is going to be the final play. So we got oh, shit, man. They already bumped Giannis. I talked too much. I was talking too much. Sorry. They already bumped the play on Giannis. But that's okay. We already got it locked in our underdog streak. So what I can do is I can go here. And here's my 4-man. Sheesh. Let me zone in a bit. Zoom in a bit. I apologize. So we have Levine under, same esports play, whatever. This is what I'm getting locked in. I'm tired, man. I'm just trying to lock in some bets and chill. Chill with my friends. Recrap mention in a play comment. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Don't tag me on Reel. Accept my friend request. Just book that flight to Turkey for the hair transplant. Yo, fuck you, Mookie59. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need a hair maybe I do need a hair transplant. Problem for another day. Am I done for the day on PrizePicks? No, I'm not. Whew! Alex, which team are you rooting for to win it all? Why are you teaching little kids to bet? Yo, it's not my kid, Danny. Buck Lau, which team are you rooting for to win it all? Probably, I mean, there's no teams I have loyalty to. And I don't have any futures bets. Probably Michigan. I have a lot of friends from high school who went to Michigan. Maybe Michigan I'm rooting for to win it all. It's just not, it's not going to happen. I definitely don't want Duke to win. Yeah, if I had to pick a team, I'd probably hope Michigan wins, but... Or Maryland. Maryland's close to Virginia. I grew up watching Maryland basketball. I was never a good basketball player, but I did grow up watching Maryland basketball. Anyways, bro. Let's see if I'm logged into Rebet. I am. So again, Rebet, this is a sweepstakes sportsbook. So it's available in basically every state, which is, you know, kind of nice. Like, I think it's literally legal and, you know, I don't know the exact number. DeRozan has a pretty high assist line, 6.5 assists. I'm not used to seeing DeRozan at 6.5 assists. One bet not placed. Line has changed. Please review and then place bet. Bro, it says minus 157. Yeah, so they bumped it. So now you can see they already bumped his line lower, which is annoying, but this play just got bumped. Pancake mentioned you in a play comment. Bro, what do you guys mention me in comments for? What even is this? Let's see. I don't know where it went. Hey, what up, Daddy Alex? Bro, what the fuck? You cashed me 3 times in a row. I love you, brother. There we go. What was I saying, bro? What was I talking about? I don't know, man. What book do you guys want to look at? So here's another golf play. I mean, again, golf just, there's a lot of value. You can see Underdog Fantasy has the line higher, or they have the multiplier on it. Fuck, I'm tired, bro. What do we want to look at? Dude, Gonzaga kind of sucks. MGM, please turn off your phone audio. It's so loud. Bro, I'm not... Why are you talking to little kids? Bro, that's my neighbor. Houston's winning. Please turn off your phone audio. It's so loud. I'm not on the phone, dude. I'm not on the phone. There's no phone audio. Anyways, we're at a timeout break in the Houston game. Gonzaga sucks. What am I trying to do? What are we trying to do? I want to play some bets, but there's just not a lot of games left tonight. Let me put more shit in. So we have FanDuel, Better we could do. We could do Fliff again. We got Rebet. We got Underdog. Let's just see. Meh. Maybe let's do an Underdog play. So first play we have is we have Sharp under 5.5 rebounds. Well, this game's not even until tomorrow, but Underdog has already started to drop early lines. And honestly, sometimes there's pretty good value when books first drop lines. So for example, you look at Sharp. Whoops. So for example, you look at Sharp. All of the books are opening as under as a heavy favorite. Again, on Underdog, you take his over, you take his under, you're going to get the same payout regardless. So let's build a 3-man on Underdog, because why not? Let's build a 3-man on Underdog, dude. Yo. Lock this the fuck in. 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. Whoops. Yo, where are you? And they bumped it. They bumped one of these esports plays, but that's okay. I'll find another pick. Ooh. Yeah, so this is what I think the play is. Whoops. Yo. Here's the play. 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. Damn, they bumped Davis Riley as well. Shit. Never mind. Give me one sec. I apologize. So I got 2 picks so far in this slip. Again, I'm trying to move as fast as possible. It's just sometimes these picks with really good value, I mean, they're just getting bumped somewhat quickly. But I'm trying to move as quickly as possible. So where's the fucking final pick we want to go with? Caleb Love over in points plus assists. Kind of like that. This would be a solid 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. Yo, Alex, my bankroll is $75. Should I start sports betting? Probably I'd save up more money than $75 if I'm being honest. I started sports betting with $5,000. I got my first job out of college, saved up some money, spent a lot of time learning about sports betting, and then I started to gamble. And I bet really small at first, and I just like ruthlessly tracked my bets, kind of my ROI, stuff like that. Anyways, this is an Underdog 3-man. Lock it in if you want to, because I'm about to lock this in after I check the scores. BYU, bro. They're rolling. Oh, fuck. So Underdog, I mean, I've said this in other streams. They started to add this bullshit daily limit thing. So I don't even know if I'm not even going to be able to bet it. Regardless, I wanted to bet this. It's just, I can't. Alex, I'm going to name my daughter Quinn. Yo, what up, Alex? What's up, dude? Dude, you are on PrizePicks. What are you talking about? You are on PrizePicks. Damn, so I'm not going to be able to play this on Underdog. That sucks. So let me get rid of Underdog. Let's get rid of Underdog and let's see what other, I don't know, maybe some of these other books have something decent. We could do some DraftKings. I mean, some people love DraftKings, some people don't love DraftKings. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see. Man. Honestly, like, most of these games have started. I don't see a ton else for that's available right now. Let's check out live EV. I mean, I wouldn't mind some live bets. We're at halftime now. Nothing really crazy. I mean, kind of light slate. We only got a few games going on live. Live betting, I'll do some live streams once on like a big NBA slate when there's a ton of games going on. That's the best time, unsurprisingly, to be live betting. But I did say I would do another prize pick slip, so now I have to. So Davis Riley, again, his overs heavily favored. So it's got a play locked in. So again, we got Davis Riley over in strokes. Over is heavily favored. Underdog has a multiplier on that play, so they're not paying you out as much. Davis Riley, that play's great. Yo, a lot of fucking golf value right now. Fading. But let's see. So, again, the reason I'm going to run so I'm not locking this in to be clear, but a lot of times you'll see me run 5-pick flex plays, but usually they give you a 10x payout. They reduce it down to 8x because of the correlation on, over and strokes. Those two plays are positively correlated. So I'm actually going to run a 4-pick power play, which typically has the least bad payout shifts. A 4-pick power play, even if you're correlating, a lot of times PrizePicks, they're not going to add in any type of payout shift, which is nice, obviously. We don't want payout shifts at all. That's a bad thing. Why did you follow the girl and her family? Or are you guys like besties? I mean, what? Anyways, let's go here. I was with my sister, to be clear. So this is what I'm going to run. This is a 4-pick entry. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to run it as a power play. There's no payout shift. That's the next best type of slip. Typically when you're correlating 4-pick power plays, so like these two golf plays, PGA plays, are positively correlated, and there's no payout shift. Over, under for the esports lines. Get it locked in. Is there any EV when it comes to betting futures, and do you ever do it? Yeah, I'll bet on futures from time to time, but not like super frequently. Alex, are you unemployed? I mean, get a job, Jesus Christ. Underdog streak, 4th pick, let's go. Yo, I added the underdog streak. Sorry, I've been ignoring Twitch because I started this stream on Twitch last. But I added Keegan Murray under 13.5 points. That was my play for underdog streak. Rebet, please, handsome man. Let's see if there's anything on Rebet. I see some people on Twitch asking for Rebet. Let's see. Oh. Dude, I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know what the fuck this game is. SDSU versus LSU. This must be women's college basketball. Rebet has some good... They have some crazy line discrepancies and arbitrage bets for women's college basketball, but honestly, probably the best line on Rebet right now is just UCLA money line. I mean, that's the late night game. You can see FanDuel, they're only offering plus 172. So if you remove the VIG from FanDuel's market, their market is plus 172, minus 210. So if you assume FanDuel is, it's the largest sports book in the US, right? You remove the VIG, they're charging a 38-cent spread. These books are market makers, right? They're charging a spread around fair value. Fair line would be plus 184. We're getting plus 202 on Rebet. Check real DMs, King. Yo, give me a sec. Did this log me out? Anyways, I'm logged out on my phone on Rebet. I forgot that I have it logged in. Logged in here. So let's just see. UCLA. How much will they let me bet? 1,000? On UCLA? Take it. And they take it. So this is on Rebet. Again, I use a ton of sports books. More books is better, right? Because all these books set their own lines. Like, you don't want to be betting this shit at plus 172 on FanDuel if you can be getting plus 202 on Rebet. And all the positive EV tool does on OddsJam is like scan through. And there's like, I've done a bunch of videos, super deep mathematical videos on the math behind sports betting. But regardless, I mean, it's a pretty simple concept. If every book is offering a team around plus 170 and we're getting plus 202, probably a good opportunity. You got to play the UCLA check, rec raps, real DM. Yo, got a lot of shit going on. Yo, Alex, I think you're balding, bro. Keep going to the same barber. Yeah, I may need a new barber with all these people in the chat telling me I'm fucking balding, bro. Whew. Let's see. Let's see what we got. It's always interesting to see just on DraftKings. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day for now. There's not a ton out there. We've placed some bets, so hopefully all these plays win, but I'll be back tomorrow. I want to watch these games, maybe get to bed early. Oh, shit. I do like this LeBron under, though. I mean, DraftKings has his line at 24.5. I feel like all the other books have his main line. Some of these books have alternate lines. Most of these books have his line lower at 23.5, so this actually seems pretty solid. DraftKings limits me. I mean, you can see right here, they only gave me a max of $46. LeBron under 24.5 points. Dude, live betting is just tough because this shit moves so fast. But live betting, like the discrepancies, the arbitrage opportunities, the EV percentages can be much bigger, again, because it's live. So these books they already have a hard time keeping their lines in check pre-match. So live sometimes is crazy. But you just got to pick the right spots because, again, it can be tough. But anyways, I'm going to call it a day for now. Have a great night, guys. I love you, Mom.